story kicks off with Ray Cooper, a Pittsburgh native, standing on the roof of PNC Park Basketball Stadium. He is being persuaded by Sarah Meeker, an FBI agent, not to jump off the roof, but Ray mutters it wasn't supposed to be like this before jumping off right into the Allegheny River.
Was this supposed to be like this?
Years earlier, before everything turned out this way, Ray was just a family man who enjoyed hiking in the woods with his wife, Amanda, and daughter, Rachel, having the time of their life because that is home to him. All this changed after Amanda was diagnosed with cancer and had to stay in the hospital. Dr. Wu, their doctor, advises them that Infirmum, a type of medication, is still the most effective way to cure her type of cancer. They do not have much, but they stay happy with one another.
The pain has brought us closer together.
We go over the options, but Infirmum is still the most effective way to cure this type of cancer.
The time for Rachel's party came, and they threw a surprise party in the hospital. They basically live in the hospital now. Amanda gives her a stuffed animal and names it Paloma, and Rachel wishes and blows the light off the candle on her birthday cupcake.
I mean, it's not much, but it's all they had at the gift shop.
Dr. Wu happily informs Ray and Rachel of a new, effective generic version of Infirmum called Sparrow that is in the final stages of FDA approval. This news made all of them happy. Ray teases Rachel about how the news they received is what she wished for on her birthday cake.
This is great news, Ray. We just got word. A very effective generic version of Infirmum called Sparrow.
You didn't.
What?
This is your birthday wish, wasn't it?
A few days later, a nurse came to check on Amanda, and Ray asked her what was delaying the start of the new medication. The hesitant nurse replies to him that he will have to speak to Dr. Wu about that. He leaves the room to look for Dr. Wu, with Rachel following him behind. They find the doctor and ask him the same question.
Dr. Wu? Dr. Wu?
Dad, what's happening?
A devastated Dr. Wu explains to Ray how Bioprime, the company making the generic drug, pulled it off the market by paying their manufacturers to delay its release. Ray, confused, asks how long it will take, and Dr. Wu tells him the time is indefinite, leaving Rachel in fear as he looks at Ray.
You told me that my wife was going to be okay.
The company that makes the generic drug pulled it off the market.
Ray, on the other hand, accuses him of promising him. Dr. Wu explains how he has delivered the terrible news to 3 of his patients, with 2 of them being kids, and apologizes genuinely to him before leaving. A TV host interviews Simon Keeley, the CEO of Bioprime, and Diana Morgan, a congresswoman in Pennsylvania, about to talk about Bioprime and its business practices. Simon explains how expensive and risky coming up with manufacturing medications that will cure cancer is, while Diana counters him.
Bioprime is unlike any other pharmaceutical company in the world.
Congresswoman Morgan, why are you here today?
Ray watches this on TV and puts a call through to the TV station to contribute. After he is connected, he goes straight to the point by informing Simon about how his wife is dying in the hospital because he pulled Sparrow off the market. Simon, on the other hand, expresses his condolences about his wife and states that Bioprime has always been dedicated to saving lives.
The investment is not only risky, it is extremely expensive.
This pissed Ray off, and he told him their organization is only for profit. He has refinanced his house and taken every double shift he can get, so they've already taken a lot from him. Ray calmly explains that cancer is still very much a death sentence.
I'm so sorry to hear about your wife.
You've already taken everything from me.
And advises him to focus on spending more time with his wife for the little time she has yet. Ray assures him that if his wife dies, it is going to be his death sentence, as he will hunt him down and kill him with his bare hands.
If my wife dies, I will hunt you down and kill you with my bare hands.
Rachel calls Ray just in time, looking at him in fear, while Ray sighs. They return to the hospital to spend Amanda's last moments with her. Rachel lies beside her and begins to sing their favorite song, while Ray watches both of them. It gets to a stage where he leaves the room because he could not take it anymore, and goes to cry heavily in the hallways of the hospital.
To quietly pass me.
It was a hard guy turned soft situation, as he paraded the hallway, feeling lost and heartbroken because he has no power to save Amanda. Rachel softly bids Amanda goodbye as Amanda takes her last breath. 6 months later, Ray is now focusing on boxing as a way to let out his frustration and anger. He returns home to his unpaid bills from the hospital, and Rachel suggests they ignore them and tell the hospital they are taking a political stance because they voted for universal health care. Ray nods, and Rachel takes fries from the kitchen cabinet. Ray strongly disagrees because he does not want them to have fries 3 nights in a row, even though Rachel doesn't see anything bad in it. He takes the fries from Rachel, while Rachel struggles to take them back.
It's not happening. We're gonna order something with vegetable. Fries do not count.
Their fun is interrupted by a phone call from Martin Bennett, a journalist from Vice doing a story on Bioprime, stating he saw their call with Simon on TV. Ray asks him for what he wants, and Martin tells him he can help him get justice for his wife. Ray disagrees because he has been down that road before, but Martin assures him that he has proof of crimes Bioprime has committed that are capable of landing powerful people in jail, especially Simon.
Meet me at Gateway Station in 20 minutes. I won't waste your time. I have proof that crimes have been committed. No, you can't. I've been down that road.
This interests Ray as Martin tells him to meet him at the Gateway Station in 20 minutes, assuring him that their meeting won't take time. Rachel asks Ray about who he talked to on the phone, but Ray ignores her question and asks her what food she would like instead. Rachel suspects him and tells him he will just follow him instead, and they will pick it up on their way. Ray refuses and tells her to stay at home and finish her assignment. Rachel protests, but Ray refuses, still telling her to lock the door as he leaves.
No, it's cool. I'll just come with you and...
Life's not fair.
Ray arrives at the Gateway Station to meet with Martins, while Rachel follows him from behind. Ray receives a phone call from Martins, who directs him to their meeting point, with Rachel following in a toll.
Towards Allegheny Station, okay? Hang back, but don't lose him. Trust me, Ray. Just get on the train.
Ray finally meets with Martin at a train in Allegheny Station, with Rachel still following him from behind, like a secret bodyguard. Martin apologizes to Ray for stressing him, as he is just trying to be cautious. Martin explains that his source informed him about Bioprime's payouts to multiple offshore shell corporations, and all of it leads back to Simon. He further explains how the federal and state levels are involved, but recently, communication has been cut off. Ray questions him, stating this is not what he informed him on the phone. Martin continues to explain that he has enough to tie Simon to bribes that pulled Sparrow off the market, but without his source, he can't connect the dots. Ray proceeds to leave because he feels like Martin is wasting his time, but Martin assures him that he has enough evidence to bring public concern against Bioprime, but not enough to take them down, and that is why he will need Ray's story. He continues to persuade Ray, who is now sitting on one of the train seats, while Rachel moves closer to continue to hear their discussion.
I can't connect the dots. You told me you had proof. Bribery, cover-ups, who knows what else.
Just in time, Sam Walker, a hired assassin, enters the train, stabs Martin, proceeds to leave, but is stopped by Ray and breaks himself from Ray's hold. Rachel sees this and immediately calls out to Ray. Ray tells her to run and continue to fight off Sam. A combat fight breaks out with Ray and Sam, and even Rachel joins in to help her dad. She jumps on Sam, who throws her off the train, causing her to hit her head on the train's door. Leaving her unconscious in the process. Ray sees this and knocks Sam out in anger. He leaves the train to Rachel's side to check if she is okay, but Sam grabs him from behind, takes him inside the train, and throws him out through the window. Ray moans weakly and speaks to Rachel, who is now beginning to regain consciousness, but can't hear what her father is saying. 24 months later, Diana announces a bipartisan bill that will make true progress in the war to find a cure for cancer by collaborating with the CDC and NIH to create a strategic partnership with none other than Bioprime Pharmaceuticals. She thanks Simon and Vinod Shah, the chairman of Goa Capital Partners, in her speech.
Thanks to the effort of Bioprime CEO Simon Keeley, in collaboration with the CDC and the NIH.
While this is going on, Rachel listens to the TV and looks out the window before being interrupted by Ray. Rachel explains to Ray about how her memories of Amanda are beginning to fade, and she misses her and her family. Ray tells her he does too, and goes to check on his little mystery board, consisting of everything he knows about Simon. Rachel asks him to leave whatever he is planning. He has already been investigated, and nothing was found. Ray tells him he does not believe it, and he knows she does not believe it either, so he is going to try.
They already investigated and they didn't find anything. I don't know, it's like I'm losing these like little tiny pieces over every day and
Ray infiltrates the UNICEF charity auction by entering through the back door and takes a suit to disguise himself as a waiter while the event is going on. On the other hand, Simon is called upon the stage to address the people at the auction. During his address, he made a mistake by saying the donation would be for the children in Africa instead of India. He laughs awkwardly, but only he finds it funny.
In hopes of raising $10 million, we shall not cease in exploration.
After the speech, Vinod questions his choice of words, but Simon just tells him he is tired of doing Vinod's job for him. Ray watches from afar, and after Vinod leaves Simon, Ray proceeds to his side and pours a drink on him, leaving Simon in shock, but Ray just walks away like he did nothing wrong. Simon goes to the restroom in the midst of two of his bodyguards to clean himself. Mr. Asbury, one of the two bodyguards, stays outside while the other follows him in. Immediately, Ray distracts Asbury with a fire extinguisher and knocks him out. He enters and attacks Simon. Ray reminds him of the threat he made. He also accuses him of killing Martin, leaving him confused. With his life on the line, Simon explains that Vinod is the main man. He is just the figurehead. Just in time, Simon's bodyguard attacks him, with Simon giving them a helping hand, but he eliminates all of them, including Simon.
He's the one that brought me on, okay? Do it!
Ray returns home to get Rachel and tells her to pack up, because they are now on the run. Rachel discovers that Ray has eliminated Simon, and she is angry with him about it. Ray pleads with her to just go park her stuff, but she remains rooted on the spot until Ray barks at her to go park.
Oh, we need to go. Please go pack our stuff.
On the other hand, Asbury is being interviewed by Special Agent Sarah Meeker and Agent John Rothman of the FBI about what went down. He tells them he does not know much, but the person did say he promised to come for Simon if anything happened to her. The her in question is unknown to them, but Keeley tells an agent to do a list of death threats Simon may have gotten in the past.
your partner, he took a bullet to the head.
I already gave a statement.
John informs Sarah of the feedback from the list, and they trace one back to Ray. Sarah immediately orders that they put out an APB on Ray's vehicle. Meanwhile, Ray and Rachel are on a road trip to Toronto. They arrive at a motel to rest for the night, and Rachel sneaks off to make a call to Sarah under a false name. She tells Sarah that Simon's death was an accident, as Ray was only defending himself, and Sarah wants to look into a crime. She should look into what Simon did. Sarah realizes she is speaking with Rachel, and she suggests Rachel get a burner phone she can use to reach her directly, and tell her the number she can call her on.
But I know you think he's guilty.
Let's put an APB out on Cooper's vehicle.
Two hit men sent by Sam arrive at the motel to take out Ray and Rachel. Ray suspects they are not safe and wakes Rachel up, telling her they have to move. Ray meets the first one in the hallway and takes him out. He meets the second one and eliminates him outside, with Rachel watching from afar. Clearly not proud of his decision, he walks to meet her. On the other hand, Sarah and John visit Ray's home and see his mystery board, which makes them confirm he is the guy they are looking for. Immediately, Sarah receives a call and tells John that the APB they put out on Ray's vehicle just fled a double homicide 70 miles north of them.
Definitely got our suspect.
Ray drives into the woods to look around, while an angry Rachel chooses to stay in the car. Ray leaves the car to take a stroll and browse about Vinod when Rachel runs to hug him from behind. She tells him she is scared, and Ray assures him that he will get Vinod. He begins to make preparations for his attack, while Rachel calls Sarah to tell him that some men are after them, and she does not know how to tell her father to stop. Sarah calms her down by telling her to remember who she is.
I have to go after Shaw.
You know, but you could tell that they were in pain. You saw it.
If they find us at the motel, they'll find us anywhere.
Shortly after, Ray gets ready to leave, and he orders Rachel out of the car because he does not want him in the mess. Rachel maintains his stance of coming with him, and he concurs. On the other hand, Sam has taken matters into his own hands and decides to hunt him down himself. Ray and Rachel camp outside Vinod's house and watch him and his family walk right into Ray's trap. While this is playing out, Ray discovers that he is receiving help from Sam, which is quite shocking. He finally captures Vinod and asks him who is responsible for Martin's death, but Martin does not give him a direct answer. Ray is about to shoot him.
Just break through it! Drive!
When Rachel calls him from afar, but before he can do anything, Sam puts a bullet through Vinod's head from afar and proceeds to meet Ray. Ray runs to the car with Rachel and escapes. Ray's car breaks down on the road, and he lets his frustration out on Rachel. She should have stayed in the car and not followed him. Rachel calmly tells him that the man from earlier was the man who attacked them on the train, so they have to leave.
You should have stayed in the car. You shouldn't have followed me to the subway.
They get to a gas station and steal a tow truck from there. Ray drives to a diner and meets with Sam after telling Rachel to be on alert. Ray talks with Sam, who informs him that his real enemy and the person who sends him is Diana. Ray suggests he eliminate Diana on his behalf, and they call it even, but Sam just tells him that he will see him in Pittsburgh. Ray leaves with Rachel, and on their way out, Sam calls out to Rachel, telling her he will see her soon.
I never set out to kill anyone.
The contract is to take out anyone who can implicate my employer.
Sarah receives intel at the FBI office that the tow truck Ray is driving is headed to the city, and everybody gets into position. The tow truck is followed by a chopper, and Rachel informs Ray about it.
All units be advised, suspect is armed
The officers in the chopper tell them to pull over, but they refuse. Officers on the ground join the search, so they escape from the car into a crowded place, with the FBI looking for them. Ray continues to run till he reaches PNC Park basketball stadium and heads to the roof. Sarah chases after him and meets him at the top.
It wasn't right what happened to you.
Now here's the thing. Sarah talks to him like he knows him, but he has no idea who she is. Sarah explains that she knows him, and they've been talking on the phone. She also tells him that his father is a good man, but she is not him. Ray is not the one on the revenge run.
It's me. I'm here to help.
It is Rachel. Right from the Simon incident to now, it has been Rachel. She has completely forgotten about herself, and now acts like her father. She created an image of her being Ray in her head, and that there is Rachel following her, while in reality, she is the one doing everything. Rachel's senses return on the rooftop as Sarah is talking to her. But she is too overwhelmed and jumps into the river instead. A rescue team takes her in an ambulance to the hospital, but she escapes on the way after regaining consciousness. She pays a courtesy visit to Diana in her office, but Sam gets to her first. Rachel takes him out after a long fight and returns to Diana. She gets Diana to confess unknowingly while she records it on her phone. The next day, Sarah and John discuss the situation at hand when they receive intel that Rachel met with Diana last night. Shortly after, Sarah receives Rachel's recordings and they proceed to arrest Diana.
Tell me the truth. You killed my dad.
Rachel, on the other hand, travels on a plane feeling comforted. The end. Thank you for sticking to the end of my video. Please do me the biggest favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video.